Hello, everybody. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV, a new video report, and it is that Mike Ashley is not giving up. Is showing a bit of a bitter move, if you will, because he's continuing. He's trying to appeal whatever he's trying to do. I'll go get the mighty win here. He's been reading this whole thing. Obviously, as you know, in March, somewhere in March, maybe later March. He sued Newcastle and JD Sports over the sales of the home kit. Is that right, Mighty Win? You're muted, by the way. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, basically what Adidas tend to do with all of the big sponsorships is they have exclusivity deals with the distributor of their choice. And in Newcastle's case, that happens to be AW Sports. So they don't allow any other retailer to sell their products. Any other retailer who wants to sell their products has to buy them from DW Sports. So Mike Ashley said, no, this is wrong. This is anti-competitive. Where have we heard that phrase before? And took them to court in March. And I think I've sent you
We can put it up in a minute.
the finding of that report. Basically, all you want is you need to scroll down to, I think it's page 10, which is the findings. And the findings were that
and the conclusions.
the conclusions.
There you go.
And it's at page 10. A minute, I'll get it up myself here.
Yeah, page 10 is right here. But so what did they end up finding that he didn't win it. He lost it.
Yeah, he lost the case, and he asked if he could appeal, and the bottom line was said. Initially, the decision was conclusion 43. For the reason this is the tribunal's decision. For the reasons I have given, whilst I have decided that Sports Direct had established that they had a serious case to be tried, I would not allow its appeal. But they then had further deliberation, and on a couple of the minor points, said that if he wanted to appeal those minor points, he could appeal. So Adidas have basically been told that the deal they have currently in place with Newcastle United and their third-party vendor is perfectly legal. It's exactly the same as the ones they've got in place for various national teams, for Celtic, for Arsenal. So it was no different than any of that. But Mike Ashley's nose has been pushed out, obviously, so he's kicking and screaming like a little baby. And he's appealing on various technicalities, I think. Now, the news today is that he's lodged that appeal. That we now know that appeal has been lodged, and that it will now be heard on the 2nd of February, 2026.
Wow. Still a long time,
So
man.
there's a long way to go.
He's gonna try to drag this down as long as he can. It was. I don't understand why.
Well, the thing is that there is a fans aspect to this, though, because if the kit supplier has an exclusivity distribution right, which is what is the case here, then obviously it means the fans have to pay more for their shirts than
Because they're gonna have to get
all of the merchandise. Now that of course is reflected in the amount of money that Adidas are prepared to pay Newcastle United. So you could argue that we as fans get the benefit of the additional sponsorship money, which enables us to keep the right side of FFP and buy better players and pay higher wages.
I don't think people care. They don't want to benefit Mike Ashley, to be honest.
No,
So,
no, they don't want to benefit Mate Ashley, but they might want to benefit their own pockets.
um, yeah, this is gonna drag on and be an interesting thing to. Obviously, we're gonna have to follow.
But I don't think,
Uh,
to be fair, I don't think he's got a leg to stand on. I
no,
think
I don't think so either.
he's just throwing his toys out the pram and causing them a bit of aggravation, and maybe it's a bit bad
But
publicity.
what was so the deal was with Sports Direct, which is a company
Well,
aside from
Sports
Newcastle United.
Direct had the deal with Castoria, who were or
Yeah.
Castor, whichever
So,
way you want to pronounce it.
but that's what I'm saying because he must believe, unless he's really a twat that just wants to do waste money because he's wasting his own money.
No,
Um,
because what he's doing, he's arguing what I've just argued there.
yeah, but if he had a deal with Castor, how long was that deal?
That was until
It's already expired.
that was as long as Castor had the Newcastle deal.
So why
Well, he's still
why
got
does
he's he can still go. Sports Direct can still buy merchandise from Castor
and
and resell it
right? Well, that in that yeah, in that interest, but why does he feel like he has a leg to stand on now? Because it's a new deal, he's not involved. Contract is not with him or his company. So why does
because any sports retailer can buy from Castori, any sports retailer. So DW Sports let's say, well, Castor do, I believe, sponsor Aston Villa at the minute.
no?
So
Oh, do they? No. Well, Wolves definitely.
uh,
Um,
they've got the England rugby team, for example. So if you've got any sort of shop at all that sells sports gear, you can go to Castor and pay wholesale prices for uh, you can pay wholesale prices for any merchandise, any English rugby union, English cricket merchandise, and sell it for as little or as much profit as you want to sell it for. So if you had DW Sports and Sports Direct both going and paying the same amount of money to Adidas for the shirt wholesale, let's say it's 20 quid. Now, if Sports Direct want to sell it for 22 quid, but DW Sports or John Lewis or whoever else wants to sell it for 30 quid because of their overheads and distribution costs, etc., 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 they can do that. The deal that Adidas have in place doesn't allow them to do that unless the third party becomes a fourth party and goes through DW Sports, because Adidas only sell Newcastle merchandise, the only places you can buy Newcastle sports, uh, official replica sports wear from is either Newcastle United Club Shop or DW Sports. Now, you can buy it from DW Sports and sell it, but DW Sports will decide how much you're going to pay. Does that make
isn't
sense?
it JD Sports?
JD Sports, sorry, what am I
Yeah.
saying? DW, Dave
Yeah.
Whelan.
Uh,
That's the old
wh-
Wigan there. I beg your pardon. It's all these bloody acronyms and letters these days, man.
which, by the way, JD Sports in the United States do not. I cannot find Newcastle United gear there whatsoever. So it's weird how that's going. I wonder if Adidas has exclusivity in the United States. I have no clue. But when you try to go and buy a shirt from there, no. But you can buy shirts Newcastle United from all kinds of websites, retailers online, like Fanatics and all those. You can find them there. So I don't know what the deal is internationally, but um, well, this is going to be a really good story, and to follow. I guess Mike Ashley is not going to give up. So sorry, the little baron is screaming in the background, but we'll just have to monitor, man. Any last thoughts on it?
Well, like I said, you can take it either way. You can say it's good for Newcastle United because it means our shirt deal is enhanced, the amount of money that we get. I mean, it's just been announced actually that Adidas have signed up Liverpool, and Liverpool are getting 60 million a year
Well,
to our 40 million or 30 plus one. There's various figures being bandied about. The most definitive one that I've seen is 40 million, like all in, which could be 30 million plus unit sales or whatever, and proportion of what they sell in the club shop, which would account for why that's massively expanding, and also well, that's a bit of news as well apparently because that club shop is due to open before the end of the month, the new one. You're muted.
oh, sorry. There's more news. There's more stores as well to be open, not just that one. I've seen other
Yeah, there's
locations
one.
in
They're
Newcastle.
opening one. They're opening one in the Metro Centre again, which
Yeah,
of course is in direct competition to Mike Ashley there.
there you go. Anyways, thank you so much for your support and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This was just a short video on this piece of news that came out yesterday, and then obviously today it kept developing. So we'll have to see
Oh,
what happens
Sports
with that one.
Direct have been given the right to appeal the decision of the tribunal on April the 24th.
There you go, folks. Thank you so much. We will see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Ta-da.